All right, happy Father's Day to all you people out there. Mindy, come on up here. Come on up here. Oh, here's Mindy. Here's Mindy, the star of the show. Yeah, I love Mindy. Oh, Mindy loves you too. So from Mindy over here. Look at the camera. She's shy. Are you shy? Huh? You shy? No? Are you shy? She says, no, I'm not. Are you shy? Huh? Are you shy? Are you shy? Huh? Yeah, lots of love. Minnie says, I love you guys. Yes, I like all you guys. Yeah. But we'd like to say, Happy Father's Day to all you. Hope you're enjoying it. You know, maybe we can talk a little bit about the channel. My last video, I'm just complaining about I can't believe how much they want for paint. And some people call it cheap yet. $700 they want for the duster paint, There's Mindy again. Minnie says, put the camera on me. I'm special. Are you special? Yeah, you're special. I don't have any kids or anything. I always wanted to have kids, but I always had bad luck with the ladies. Mm-hmm. So we live here by ourselves, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And as usual, you're the star of the show there, Mindy. Yeah. So we're sitting in the house here and just, but yeah, getting back to the duster though. Yeah, I mean, that last video I put out, I was just crabbing. I was crabbing. I can't understand why everything's so high. It makes it hard to do anything nowadays. Everything costs so much money. But I guess all we can do is live with it, right? But anyway, I'm gonna try to raise some money to. Oh God. So pay those CEOs so they can have their fourth vacation home, I guess. Pay for their weekend out. But what do you do? What do you do? Yesterday I was making comments of I watched the farm report, our local farm report, and they said that uh, oh yeah, people are willing to pay more money for a steak. And then I brought the point up. I said, well, no, they're not willing. They have to. If they want a steak for the grill, they have to pay for it. If you want paint for your car, you have to pay for it. You can't whip that stuff up. I mean, you can't. I can't make a steak. I don't have a cow. I'm built like one, but I've been losing some weight though. But it's just my belly. My belly just don't go away. And the stress level's high. Maybe that's got a lot to do with it. But anyway, it should be we have to pay, not that we're willing to pay. Well, I look bad, don't I? But anyway, so that should be worded actually different. I don't like that when they say, "Oh, they're willing to pay this high buck for a steak, or whatever." No, it's not that. We have to pay if we want to. We have to pay. There's a difference there. Like, holy! So, just learn something new again today. So, but anyway, the plans is that I'm gonna try to get the duster painted within the next couple weeks. I'll film that, so watch for that. Um, then I want to start building some fish house frames. I'll show you how to do that. Right now I'm looking for a pop-up camper, like for $100 or something, or even for giveaway or something, because I want to make the wheels go up and down. I want to show you how to do that. It's real simple. Then you can lay that camper right on the ground, and you can use it for fish house. Even people with accessibility, problems, you can put the fish or the camper, the pop-up camper on the ground, and then that way, then they can get in it and out of it real easy. Oh, that's an idea. And Iola Car Show's coming up this year. I didn't sponsor it. Actually, kind of forgot about the situation. I was working on this, working on that, running this way, running that way, all spring here. Now, today is the first day of summer, and happy Father's Day again to all you out there. I'm not a father. I wish I was, but I'm not. That's gone by me now. That's past me. I wanted to be a father years ago, but like I say, I had problems with the ladies, you know. And played guitar and DJ'd and did all that, and they were worried I wasn't going to come home with them, and that's not true. When I loved a woman, I loved a woman. That is for sure. But anyway, that's just a private part of my life. I'm just saying. But so the dog and I, right, puppy? Hey, Minnie, what's to say? Yeah, yeah. She's the love of my life right now, I guess. We're sitting in the recliner together, we're bonding. But yeah, so I want to build a fish house frames. I want to build a couple of them. I want to do a pop-up camper that goes up and down. Show you guys how to do that. I got that down to a science. Like, actually got it pretty good. You guys would be like, oh God, why didn't I even think of that? And but can't seem to find anything cheap. Something that I can rip apart. And so yeah, I got a 14-foot long enclosed trailer that my mom owns, and my mom says, well, go ahead and make a fish house out of that. But I want to buy it from her. I don't want her to give it to me. Otherwise the rest of the family will be upset, and I don't expect her to give it to me anyway in the first place. Maybe I could work it off with her or something. I don't know. But you know how life is. You barter, you trade, I was hoping I could have found a body man that would put the paint on my car, and then I could trade him for labor. Maybe I can make him something or whatever he wants, or something fixed, or whatever. I could do trade-offs and barter. Help him and help me. I like it when everybody leaves the table and everybody's happy. I don't want nobody mad or sad or anything. I want everybody always to be happy when we leave the table on a deal. I'm the type of guy that just doesn't, I've been called every name in the book in my lives, and I'm sure you guys, in certain instances you have to, and me in certain instances throughout life, People always people always hate you, people, whatever, that's life. That's just life. That's the way it works. But I guarantee you that I would never hurt anybody. But anyway, what do you think? You want to go riding? She wants to go riding so bad. She likes to ride in Red Dog, my 41 Dodge truck. She likes that. She'll stick her head right out the window. Now, don't roll your eyes at me now. You're rolling your eyes again. She's saying, Uncle Dale, you gotta take me for a ride. You know, she knows her words too, don't she? Yep, yep, see. Ah, my teeth. I gotta get them fixed. I pay every month on dental insurance, but they won't cover them because they said it's cosmetic. I pay the bill every month for nothing. I should actually cancel that insurance, really. I already paid for teeth already, and you could say life can be cruel to all of us. You know, I hope if you have a car in the shed or in the weeds or something, I hope you guys can get it out and make some new life to it. If you got one in the shed you've been thinking about working on, get it out. Make it a family affair. Go to swap meets and car shows and get ideas and talk to people and associate with them and get it out of the shed. Okay? I'm like Danny Coker, you know, from the Count, you know, the Count's Customs. He said one time, he said, you know, a car has a mechanical spirit. And I believe that. One day, when you walk, for example, you walk through a grove of trees that might have a couple cars in it or one or sitting there by itself, or a truck or a tractor, it could be a tractor. Somebody went in one day and they bought that car brand new, or tractor or whatever it might be, and they polished it and they kept it up and changed oil, and throughout the years it just got old like we all get old. And then they found something better again. But like a car, you know, it got you home through bad storms, through the cold, through the heat, through the snow and the rain, and maybe it brought you to a dance where you had a good time. Maybe it brought you to a funeral. Maybe it brought you to a wedding. Maybe you just went to town to get some groceries or car parts or whatever it might be. But that car has a mechanical spirit. And that mechanical spirit brought you, you know, to those places and helped you out. And like we have a human spirit, a spiritual spirit, we have, you know, that kind of stuff, but a car has a mechanical spirit. We have all kinds of different systems in our bodies that allow us to live. A car has all kinds of stuff in it that allows it to run. If you think about that just for a second, when you feed the car gasoline, it's like us eating food. Well, the exhaust is, you know. But get them out. If you got one in the shed, it's been sitting in there for 20 years or whatever, or maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for you to get it running. Be proud of it. Drive it down a parade. Take it to a car show when you get it done. Give it to your child or a friend, a neighbor, whatever, you know. Or whatever, you know. Show the love for it, you know. But anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to tell everybody Happy Father's Day and just kind of update them on what I'm thinking in my brain. Will it go that way? I don't know. But that's what I'm shooting for, you know. And so, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff happening, and it will. But anyway, yeah. But I want to say, too, you know, on my channel, once in a while I get a little political, and I apologize for that. I really do. I apologize. I just, I can't sit still. I don't have nobody to talk to. I try to talk to her, but then she just looks at me and says, pet me and feed me. That's what she says. And she knows when I'm having a bad day. She comes out and saves my soul. Don't you? You're a good puppy. You're a very good puppy. Yeah. It's part of my life. Ain't ya? She says, no, feed me. But anyway, you guys take care. If you got kids, happy Father's Day to you. You know, and enjoy them. Enjoy your children. Tell them to slow down, stop for every stop sign. Tell them that you love them. You know, because one day we won't be here. And one day we'll all leave. So when you got the chance, tell them you love them. And if you have a chance, please subscribe to my channel if you can. You know, it ain't supporting me or anything. It's just, wish it could support itself. But I pour everything into it, and that's why money falls short around here. You know, we don't have, never did have the luxury of having a ton of money in the old pocket. That's why I started the channel. I thought, hey, maybe the channel would support my car habits. I don't want to call them bad habits. I'll call them car habits. But it's not. It's not even close. But love to all, no matter who you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. If you're by yourself, you don't have family, well, you have one here. You have a family member here. So, take care and happy Father's Day. Bye.